Hello learner, welcome once again to Manifested Online Classes. My name is James Kenyani. We are going to continue with our topic on surds, and in today's lesson we shall look at multiplication and division of surds. So the lesson is multiplication and division of surds. The main objective of this lesson is to enable the learner to do operations on surds involving multiplication and division. So it is to enable the learner to work out operations on surds involving division and multiplication. So we do that by looking at various examples. So you can be told evaluate the following. So those are the operations we have to evaluate. We have the first one, learner, square root of 2 times square root of 2. B, square root of 2 times square root of 3. C, 2 square root of 6 times 7 square root of 10. D, square root of 10 divided by square root of 5. And E, 2 square root of 15 divided by square root of 3. So what you do in such operations, so you look at the solutions. We have in A, when we have square root of 2 times square root of 2, you can combine all of them in one inside the square root sign and have 2 times 2. You can combine all of them inside the square root sign, learner, and you have square root of 2 times 2. That gives us what? Square root of 4. But 4 has a perfect square. 4 has a perfect root. So the answer is 2. What has happened? You put them inside one root. You put them inside one root. We come to B. Square root of 2 times square root of 3, learner. Just as in the same first operation, put all of them under one root sign. So it will be the same as root square root of 2 times 3 and learner. That gives us square root of 6. We come to C, which looks a bit different, learner. We have 2 square root of 6 times 2 square root of 6 times 7 square root of 10. So what will happen in such? You'll pull together the numbers that are not in the root sign. You'll put together all those numbers. So what you'll have is 2 times 2 times 7 then the root sign 6 times 10. 6 times 10. So you'll come and have 2 times 14. 2 times 7 you'll have 14. Then here 6 times 10 will be square root of 60. But once you get square root of 60, will you look, are there any multiples of 60 that have perfect roots? You can try to juggle about. You have 2 times 30. we have 4 times 15. 4 times 15. So it doesn't end here. You have to look for this number you find inside the root. Like for example, we have 60. 60. Then you say, but 60 is equal to 4 times 15. 4 times 15, and 4 has a perfect root. A perfect root. So what you've got here will be the same as 14 into square root of 4 times 15. So you be very careful there. But 4 has a perfect root. 4 has a perfect root. So it will come out. It will then become 14 times 2. It has come out square root of 15. Because the 4 has a perfect root. So it comes out and you remain inside with the 15. So 14 times 2, you'll get 28. The answer will be 28 root 15. That is the simplified evaluation of that. We come to D. We come to D. D. So you note the final answer you'll get. You look for the multiples. If any of the multiples has a perfect root, you simplify it further. D, square root of 10 divided by square root of 5. This is written under one root as 10 over 5. 10 over 5. But what is 10 over 5? What is 10 over 5? It will give us square root of 2. The answer is square root of 2. We move to E. We move to E. So now we move to E. You check the operations. 2 square root of 15 2 square root of 15 divided by square root of 3. So what happened in D will likely happen in E. It is the same as having 2 times, then you put a big square root sign, 15 divided by 3. So the numbers that had the surd form, the root form, are collected in the bracket. Over here, meaning it is a division. It is a division. That works to 15 divided by 3 is 5. So it is 2 root 5. The answer will be 2 root 5. 2 root 5. So in general, learner, square root of m times square root of n is equal to, into brackets, m n. mn. Think you understand that? When we had the multiplication, like here, you see how it worked out. It is the same as having all of them in the same bracket. All of them in the same mn. n, mn in the same bracket. It's the same as having one root sign where under it we have n multiplied by n. And when you have division, and 2, this is 1, in 2, m square root of m divided by square root of n is the same as having one root sign with m over n. That is what we get when we have those operations on multiplication and division. So just a small recap, square root of 2, square root of 2, we pulled it in the same bracket. Square root of 2 times square root of 3 pulled in the same bracket. That's why we got square root of 6. When we came here and it came to having square root of 60, 60, one of the multiples 4 had a perfect root. That's why we simplified it further to 28 root 15. And the same continued here. When we had division, we put it into the same bracket and you divide. That's why we got square root of 2. The same applied here. 15 divided by 3, but under the same square root sign. So for the assignment, so that is the assignment, learner. We have A, square root of 5 times square root of 2. B, 2 square root of 3 times 5 square root of 7. C, square root of 11 times square root of 9. D, 3 square root of 3 times 5 square root of 2. E, 6 square root of 2 times a half square root of 3. F, 8 square root of x times 2 square root of y. G, 2 square root of 3 times a fifth square root of 5 plus 8 square root of 23. H, square root of 162 divided by square root of 72. I, square root of 125 divided by square root of 5. J, square root of 360 divided by square root of 160. Working out through those questions in the assignment will give you a perfect practice of operations on multiplication and division of surds. Thank you very much for the audience, and let's meet in the next lesson to proceed on the topic. Bye-bye.